All right, I got the recording going. Let me give a disclaimer real fast. You will be watching me trade one of my accounts. It is not a funded account, it is a live personal cash account. Don't blindly follow me. Trade your own plan, your own model, respect risk, and let's make a shit ton of money today. All right, let's go. All right, so we have hourly high with YM that set up the time-based short. Um, Looking like we might be setting up this 15-minute breaker here. I'd be playing the 645 as the breaker. And we can get these projections on here. So it would take us down. Oh, well, hang on. Sorry, we got London low SMT as well. Need to lock in. Hi, Johannes. Let me read that real fast. Thank you for this. Okay, go to the documents folder. Sorry, y'all. When I do things, I gotta talk them out loud. I'm old. Close it. Okay. Go to the Windows control. The hell's the Windows control? Where's the Windows control? Johannes, do you know where the Windows control panel is? Okay. The search. Okay. Windows control. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay, Windows control, programs and features. Okay, programs, yeah. And go to Ninja, right click, repair. What the freak? Okay, browse. Alright, I'll have to deal with this later. This is the message I'm getting. Age is definitely showing. When I try to repair it, that's what it shows. Oh well. Let's the installation source not available. Good shit. Good shit, gang. Alright. Let's get back to it. Alright. What do we got? We got a few minutes before the spares breaker confirms. Let's measure that one. Let's see, Eden said measure. Measure which one, Eden? 1845. Yeah, right at it. The one I'm watching is 115 up here. I still think we go higher, but we'll see. We shall see. Girthy Pickle, if you lost 3 trades already, I would say you're not in line with order flow, and you might just need to stop doing what you're doing. Did you try to short 3 times? Alright, so we've got London low, SMT, but if we look, we've got no breaker down here. This would not be a breaker as well. You got equal lows right here. And then this is lower than the equal lows, so this does not have any kind of swing point in it. And we really didn't have a breaker. Yeah, we didn't have a breaker at London low to play a PD play. Let's see, do we have it on? Yeah, we don't even have one on the 15-minute. So well, we haven't confirmed a 15-minute yet, Fa. We got 2 minutes left on this candle. So we got 16 minutes on this hourly candle as well. If we close below the 6 o'clock candle, we got an hourly bearish breaker. I do not see them confirming this if we're going to go higher. But, so look, if we do confirm this, I'll tell you what my game plan's going to be. And our man's sitting in here with us, Mr. Dory. So look, if we confirm this breaker, I'm going to have this line right here, which is the order block, right? I'm going to have it right here, and I'm going to play a continuation short if we get it. If it presents itself. And I'll tell you exactly why. Let's go look at yesterday, and I talked about it on my video review last night. This right here was the order block. And we'd also created the 15-minute bearish breaker right here. And this was his continuation model right here. On this 10:30 candle, I was talking to him. I was like, you going to take your short? He was like, absolutely, I'm watching it. Well, this candle faked out the short. It came down and then it bounced back up, and then this one gave it. So this is the type of play that I'll be watching for this morning if we confirm the breaker. We got 11 seconds. Let's see if we do. So this is a breaker right here, and we confirmed it. All right. Confirmed it. Getting the retest. All right, again, this is going to be a kind of a sit and wait, though, for me. Eden, and I'll tell you, everybody thought higher yesterday, too, when that 15-minute breaker got confirmed with daily high SMT. I am personally tired of effing thinking and not taking what price tells me. So if I get a continuation short here, I'm going to take it because price has just told me that F your longs and what you think. And I don't mean any disrespect by that because I did the same thing yesterday. All right, immediate rejection so far. So your model is not going to present short on a 15-minute bearish breaker with prior day high SMT? Interesting. Well, good luck to you today, man. My model's presenting. I just got to get entry. Nah, Zeus, he's just allergic to money, bro. I laughed my ass off yesterday when he said, I got slipped and I made more money than I was supposed to. Shit was funny. And hey, I got a question on trading or Tradeovate. Do you know how to turn off the order filled noise? Anybody? I'm gonna have to trade from that, and I just don't want it blaring. And I'll only be trading my funded futures, funded accounts, my cash account, and my investment account today. So 3 separate orders. That sounds fun. Seiko, good morning. Nori, I know. I mean, yeah, who needs 12 milli a year to live stream and talk shit on stream and make trades? It's overrated. Settings, let's see. Settings, preferences. Oop. Ah, there it is. Order notifications. Yeah, sweet. Thank y'all. PG, we did confirm a 15-minute. We confirmed the 7:30. Justin, just follow what Price is telling you. Now look, there is a con here. We confirmed this bearish breaker with London low SMT. But prior day high SMT, and those of y'all that are watch those 3 drive patterns, we got 1, 2, third time's the charm. Yeah, Dory, it's looking exactly like yesterday. And we got 10 minutes on this hourly, so I'll be watching this. If we close below here, we got an hourly bearish breaker. Let's see what the 4-hour looks like. We do have the makings of a 4-hour bearish breaker, but I doubt we put that in. Oh yeah, all-time highs are definitely inevitable. Yeah, what I would love to see, and Dory, I know you got this on your chart too. Oh yeah, you said the 23rd lows. Is that what you said? 24th low? Yeah. So I've got these on my chart. This would be absolutely ideal. We run into this 4-hour unicorn, get down here, and then get gigalong all the way up to all-time highs. Alright, while I'm sitting here waiting, y'all got any questions? Anything you want to go over? Oh, and PG, that 300 points, we could take that by 10 o'clock this morning. I mean, I doubt it because we got a 15-minute bearish breaker, but you know what I mean. I mean, look at ES. Look at this consolidation. That's just ugly. So I will say, I'm not like a pattern trader, but this right here is definitely not a topping pattern. This is accepting the highs of the day, acceptance, and I got a feeling we're going to be blasting through it. Where's all-time highs? I need to put all-time highs on my chart here for ES. What are we we're only about 115 handles from all-time highs in the SPOOs. Alright, let's see. Eden learned from my mistakes yesterday, and I know Arthur talked about them too. Don't let your bias on longs wreck you. Price is telling you what it wants to do. Follow it. I will today. In reading, the only thing that's really gonna invalidate the continuation short is if we get a SMR at the liquidity level. And yes, we have SMT right here, but if you look on the 1 minute, do we have a breaker to sponsor it? No. So I have a feeling we're going to be rating this low at least. Maybe London low is the liquidity pool that we need to go higher, but I think we're probably going to rate it because this is now data low and we got data high up here. So one of the assets, ES or NQ, will probably raid this, which would then probably raid London low on one of them. We'll get another type of SMT, get a SMR, and then that could go long. Is it more of a confirm for short if that BISI becomes the IFEG on the 15 minute? Which BISI are you talking about? Alvire? You talking about the 4 a.m.? Yeah, I mean, if this gets inverted, I mean, it's definitely, you play it as resistance, you can. And let's see, ES did that yesterday as well. Yeah. And let's see, Philip, you said London low is also the high of a 4-hour BISI. Let's take a look at the 4. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a pretty good target right there. We do have SMT there, like we mentioned. London low was rated on YM. But I would expect NQ or ES to come raid this as well. And this would be a good continuation long if we got an SMR down there. Which, I mean, and if you look at this too. So, let me just put this on my chart. Hang on. So that way we can visually see it. So look, this is that 4-hour BISI, right? Which is right at London low, the high of it. And where does -2 sit? I mean, this is the midpoint of the BISI. -2 is dead on the midpoint. Random, right? So we can still respect this 15 minute, drop down, tag the -2, which would be CE of the 4-hour BISI, look for the SMR, and then take it long. Or, I mean, we don't have to be long biased. I mean, this could be, let's look at this from the weekly profile, right? I mean, where do we open Sunday? That's Monday. I mean, if we look at a weekly profile, we opened low, and it's just been a rally. So this could be our Thursday reversal, which doesn't mean we have to go make a low of the week, but, this could be the pullback day that we need to get in here, and maybe Friday continue higher, or Thursday, Friday, we come down here, and then next week we rip higher. But again, just follow price. It's going to tell us what we need to do. Yeah, I mean, this definitely could be high of the week. Dory, not really. I mean, I know traditionally when highs and lows of the weeks are put in, but I mean, being an intraday trader, I really don't care what the high of the week is or the low of the week. You know, 99% of my trades I'm not holding long term or overnight or, for the week. All right, let's see. Did we confirm? Yeah. Okay, so look, we just confirmed that bearish breaker right there, the 645. All right, so they've both been confirmed now. We have a unicorn. Um, yeah, giddy up to the downside. I just need to find an entry. Which again, I'm really, really fine if I can't find a move. And this is something, I forget who talked about it the other day, but somebody said, they're taking less trades and making more money. And to be honest, I made really good money last week, and I think I took one or two trades. This week's been the same. I've only taken a handful of trades, and every one of them have been very high probability. And we're up a good bit this week. So quality over quantity. Yeah, PG. It was you. Sorry. I thought it was. Oh, yeah, and CS trade too. Yeah. He mentioned as well. Yeah, Eden, it's the horse is running downhill, so we're giddy up and Alright, so the main objective today, and I mentioned it, is I'm going to follow what price is telling me. My bias is out the window. Right now we've got prior day high. We've got SMT. We've got breaker. So price right now is telling us downside. Let's look at that hourly. Okay, hourly failed to confirm, which is fine. Let's see, did we close below? So we closed below that order block. Yeah, Eden. Now you got my juices going this morning. I'm awake now. I mean, that's the sexiest GIF you'll ever find. I don't know what it is. Seiko, I know, but man, when you get my age, this stuff really gets to you. Oh. Yeah, 80 is definitely built different. Alright. So, oh, and my protocol too with high impact news, I wait for that first 15-minute candle side to be rated before I can trade. Oh, did YM raid the higher, Eden? Oh, you're right. So yeah, we can get jiggy. Alright, this 837 is technically a breaker. Oh, sorry, I'm on the other screen. So this 837 is a breaker. We got a high, low, higher high. Close below it here at 902. One could take that short if they wanted to. And we do have SMT on 15 minute. And you said 853. Yeah, I mean 853 is one. This is just not part of my protocol. I know you do play these powers. But yeah, I mean it's a valid short right there. But my stop would want to be up here at this high, not there. But you got your data powers and you do a phenomenal job with taking your setup and they print. So I mean technically if you wanted to play that first breaker though, it'd be right here. That 856. High, low, high. Which would then give you the same stop. Mr. Tierney. Hey, guess what happened? Guess what happened? We put in a 15-minute bearish breaker. I'm not going to be an idiot and try to fade it today. I get a continuation. I'm going to take that shit short. Ugh. Oh, man. Anybody in anything? I know some people are in some shorts. Alright, and why did I not take the PD? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the PD could have been a good play. I missed it. Well, I didn't miss it. I saw the S&T. I just wasn't interested in playing it. Tim, good play there. Girthy Pickle, what was confusing on the PD play? What do you mean with the London high? $804.
Okay, so 804 was or 806 was the high on NQ and ES. So let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. So we had the breaker right here. Let me draw it. So look, here's your breaker, right? And then right here, we had SMT, like the, so I mean, that really wasn't a true PD. Bear with me. So, Dan, to answer your question here, this is why I didn't take the PD play. Yes, technically we got SMT right there. We did not tap back up into this breaker. Now one could have played, I'm sure we got a 5 minute here. No, we don't even have, well, yeah. So one could have played the 5 minute PD play. As you can see, we're tagging back into it when YM rated that high. So it is valid, just wasn't valid on a 1 minute for me.
Yeah, or the 15-minute breaker you could have as well. Yeah, nice play there, Unknown Rain. So here on this 5 minute though, since it got PD'd, the highest probability for this to hit now is going to be this -2, because we did not hit any targets on the downside on the first move, and then once it gets PD'd, the highest probability is going to be 2.5. Hopefully it goes to 4.5 for you though. Yeah, London low is not a bad target. Just remember, let the chart tell you when to get out. If you want to hold it for longer, it'll show. My bad. Old man's got to rest his back. I'm in a rocking chair on my front porch. Oh. You know, Girthy Pickle, I saw it was a meme or a picture, but there was somebody that literally had a computer set up over their bed and they laid down and traded. Herman Miller rocking chair. Jordan, it's good to see you back, brother. See you typing. And Girthy Pickle, I like the name change, by the way. Noticed it this morning, I was laughing. Yeah, Unknown Rain. It makes trading a lot easier. Yeah, that 5 minute breaker is really clean, actually. Looking at it on my other chart, extremely clean. All right, we got about 15 minutes before open. I will more than likely be flat going into the open. All right, but we can get. So look, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I mean, if we somehow get a massive drop, if we get a massive drop down here into the 15-minute breaker, which is on the low from yesterday, and I mean, potentially get a sweep down here on one of the other assets, look to PD this. I honestly don't think we'll get that far, but you can see these projections here could dig us down into it. It'd be a great play to get in long, and this would be something that if I were to get in long, let's say after lunch or around lunch, this would be something that I'd be willing to hold for through tonight, maybe even tomorrow, depending on what price does. Let's see, Jordan said 2 questions. Would you focusing on 2 standard deviations, TP or liquidity pairing at London and Asia low holds more weight? And with the 5 minute breaker overlapping the daily open hitting 4 standard deviations add weight to going short? Because Jordan, I would agree with that. But you know, from a liquidity standpoint, the is that 2.5? Let me see. Let me go to the 5 minute. So to me, I honestly, I don't know if 2.5 would be my target. I would want to see what we do at London low, what we do at -2, which is in that 4 hour CE of the BISI. But I mean, -4 takes us down to the Asia low. I mean, that would be a pretty solid target for me, and I would just let price tell me when to get out. Yeah, so like Tenny just mentioned, you watch the liquidity pools, and if you get the SMR, you can get out. So Tenny, you see that sweep of midnight open is right there into that 4 hour BISI too. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, yep. Lines perfectly with fibs. Yeah, I would love a Judas to open higher. We run into that 15-minute order block, maybe even the FVG up here, and then we continue lower to then get into longs and go higher. Yeah, Eden, I wouldn't be playing the 856 PD. That's just me personally, but it was there. But again, I would not be playing these breakers because I that high it's going to get ran. I'd want my high at least up here, and the only safe high is up here at 806. This is the only protected high. So all these can get stopped out, and we can still continue down to target. And I'll ask a question since this is learning. Why is this high protected and these highs are not? Does SMT mean anything though? There we go. SMT with the breaker, 15 minute. The high on NQ is protected. Unknown rain, I mean, honestly, when you have a 15-minute breaker at a liquidity pool and there's SMT there, that it's going to be protected on a higher probability scale. Yes, Girthy Pickle. Zeus, your question, is there anything significant about that region? Look at it. Here, look at my screen real fast. This 15-minute breaker, you got -2 at CE. This purple box is the 4-hour BISI. You got the true day open right up under the lower portion of this BISI. London low is right there at the high of the BISI, so yeah, that's significant levels. Unknown rain. So yeah, I mean, a high can be protected or a low can be protected with just a 15-minute breaker, but without having the SMT there, we don't know that it's protected. So I mean, I'm not going to count one being protected without SMT in the breaker. No, Zeus, I don't want to confuse anybody. I don't look at CE either. Like, I don't care about the upper quadrant, middle, lower quadrant. I was just pointing out that the algo has randomly put the -2 from this breaker right at CE of this 4-hour BISI. That's all I was pointing out. So I think we've got a pretty good confluence that we're going to see price get to at least there. All right, we got 6.5 minutes till showtime. Now look, I tell you what would really throw a wrench in the plans if we just open and we rip high. It would be telling us we are long, 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 long. Elliot, you got a new favorite book, don't you? Hell yeah. Eden, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would agree with that. That 1330 is dangerous. Man, that play yesterday was absolutely beautiful. Elliot, you'll see the results that you want then, brother. It took me a long time to fully trust the playbook and let it go. Colin, good morning, brother. Let's have us a day, my friend. Yeah, Justin, it is. If you go, I think Euphanos made that one as well. If you go into the indicators tab and request it, he'll give you access. Dory, take care, brother. Let's go crush it today, man. I wasn't even paying attention. I see that breaker high got violated. So there's one not protected. Like I said, if I was going to play any of these breakers, it would have been the 837, but this high is never protected. Sorry, y'all. I'm not looking to place a trade yet. I'm just getting I gotta update my risk for the account I'm gonna be trading this morning. I mean, 806 is the only protected high. Let's see, Colin said 7 a.m. high. Yeah. But look, I will point out that we've already got a PD play on the highs of NQ. We're getting another one here. Now we're getting an hourly PD play. Alright, so this is right before open, but this would be... Hang on. This 924 candle, if it closed below before the open, would be a Dory continuation play. I'm not going to be taking that. So look, this high just got rated 2. Like I said, these highs were not protected. The only protected high is that one. Alright, game time. I was gonna say, I got a feeling we're just dropping out of the open. And why would you think that we drop out of the open? Because we open right on that bearish breaker. Tenny, you PD this? I'm gonna say you did. Yeah, I knew you did. I'm sitting here thinking about it right now. I gotta get my risk up though. Let's see what this 5 minute is. Right there. Ooh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't want to trade it there. I'm gonna say I missed my entry. It's all good though. Alright, let's see. I got blessed with an entry. Let's see if we can just dump it. Alright, YM's now taking prior day high. I hate it when these orders get messed up. Alright, first target's gonna be London low. Come on. Ah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Oh, it's just hourly. I thought we had more London low. Alright, come on. Alright, we did not hit 1.5 standard deviations either from that breaker, from the 5 minute. So I'm expecting this to continue lower. We do have that hourly S&T. But I'm expecting NQ to get down here into this 4-hour busy. Yeah, Tenny, I'm expecting London low at least. At least on one of them. At least ES or um, NQ or ES. And I'm going to take half off at London low if we get it. And then I need to get my projections for the other. We'll go -4. I'll take 2 more off. Digital open. Let's see. Let's go take a look at the 15. Yeah, YM's ripping. Took Tuesday's high. Come on, NQ. Go do your thing, baby. Come on. Alright, let's just see some expansion now. Yep, come on. Come on, baby. I need to adjust that just a tick right there. Come on, darling. Why was it really hard to enter? There we go. Why did that not adjust though? That's so odd. I've never had that with AMP. I'm gonna have to move that down. Alright, TP smack there, partial. Alright, I'm looking for that midnight open. This is gonna be my next partial. Or, I'm sorry, that's digital open. True day open is right there. I should have taken a partial right there. But I took one at London low, so we good. All right, let's see. Let me get to these questions. Colin said the original logic was prior day high SMT with YM and then 15-minute breaker, which pointed lower. Correct. Therefore, when YM takes prior day high later, erasing the SMT, does this lower probabilities for shorts in your mind? No. 15-minute breaker originally formed. Yeah, so the breaker formed before YM took that liquidity pool. So the breaker is still high probability. Let's get back on this 15-minute. So look at the bounce, y'all. Look at that. -2 at CE of that 4-hour busy. This shit never ceases to amaze me. I mean, that's incredible. The precision that this stuff does. Insane. But let's just blow through it. I'm going to take that order off. Yeah, a lot of bond pressure.
Zeus, what I do? I see, never cease to amaze you. What I do, big guy? I hear you, man. Love you, brother. Yeah, it's in the 4 hour busy as well, and we're leaving it. So look, I will tell you, my targets have been hit on the downside. So this can rip, rally, and roar right now. It did what it was supposed to do. So remember, if we get in and we take um, a retrace play, we get pleasantly surprised if it's a reversal. So I'll be happy if we get a reversal here. Why are these targets not modifying? What in the F is going on with AMP? So weird. And they're showing link too. Odd. Girthy, take care, brother. Come on, just dump this thing. Dump it, baby. YM is just absolutely ripping. Yeah, Bradley, we got the PD. Good to see you, brother. Fadex, take care, man. Alright, baby. Alright, y'all got any questions while we're sitting here just kind of marinating in this thing? Does everybody understand what the play was? This is a very, very clean PD play. Very, very clean. Come on, baby. You know what? I'm taking a partial right there at midnight open. God, why is this? I don't understand what is going on with that. Very frustrating. All right, so we tapped the midnight open. We tapped -2 of the breaker from the open. We got -2 from the breaker, the 15-minute breaker. Let's just accelerate through. All right, Wheezy, you said maybe go over a PD play again. NQ trading into 15-minute breaker while YM took prior day high. Yes, let's. So you can see here on this 930 candle, we opened, we went higher. At the same time, here, let me just go. Let's do this. Keep an eye on my position. So I don't know if you can see it well, but we had the high right here. It got rated right at 930. ES didn't rate, but YM did. So that was the PD entry that I'm going to say Tinny got in right there on the 930 candle or 931. I had to wait for it to come back up, and I got in
Where did I get in? Oh, I did get in on 9:30. But yeah, so YM rated that high, and we ran up here. It was the PD play. And sorry, tough to focus when I'm in a trade. Alright, let's see. Did I get stopped out? Whoa, 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 what the hang? Oh my god, what is going on? Hang on. What the hell just happened? I just got logged out of. Yo, my internet's down. If you can hear me, my internet just went down. Hang on, I gotta. Shit. I gotta go log in through my phone. Give me 1 second, please. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Dude, I lost internet there. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, I got. Hang on. I'm gonna have to. Y'all bear with me a second. Hang on. I gotta stop sharing my screen for a second. I've gotta. Give me 1 second. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta log out of an account, and for some reason my AMP account got logged out. I am still in the trade though, thankfully. Alright, I'm back. Man, what in... Dude, my whole internet went down. Moment of silence for the Bulls. Alright, come on, baby. Alright, so everything's looking pretty good for the short side right now. Yeah, I'm gonna partial it Asia. Man, I'm not gonna lie, like that, when you're in a trade and you lose internet, that is freaking not good. Not good. Zeus, yeah, all you need to make money is a computer and an internet.
Hey, luckily I had my cell phone here and I logged on. Like I looked up and I saw my orders were gone and I'm like, did my TPs get hit? Did my stop get hit? Alright, where are we at on? Okay, so we got 9 minutes and we confirmed this hourly breaker. We might be seeing much, much lower. Come on, sweet girl. Do your thing. Do your thing. Come on. Keep going. So, what I'm kind of seeing is, YM has finally taken some buy side liquidity. NQ has really not taken any sell side liquidity. So, this might be a day that we see NQ, coming down to get more liquidity to fuel that move higher, probably next week. Whereas YM just took some buy side to kind of fuel it to go lower. Hopefully. Nice job, Soul Trades. Ooh, a big old bounce. Let's see. All right, so the only thing that would, let me see, where's the breaker? 944 is a breaker. If that gets confirmed, I would probably close my trade. And the only reason that I would close it, 15 minutes has hit projections. Well, you know what? Actually, I think I'd probably just leave it to go break even. Because that 1 hour breaker would be confirmed. But the only thing is my stop would not be protected because I don't have it at the high. I've moved it down to break even. Tenny, I'd love your thoughts on that. If we confirm this SMR breaker, the 944, will you close or will you just go BE? I mean, technically our stop needs to be at the high with that hourly breaker confirmed. Yeah, I mean, I'm BE too, but would you close out or just let it play out? Okay. Yeah, I've closed out like 65, 70%. I lost internet again, I think. What the hell? Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear me? I don't know what's going on, y'all. Sorry, I keep losing internet. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. This is really frustrating though. So this might be an early day for me. Hey, at least we called a banger though. See you, Tinny. Okay, y'all, I've got to take this order away because my broker, I'm losing everything. Fudge. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I mean, like y'all see, my orders are just disappearing, and I have no clue what is going on. Like zero clue. Acne man, I'm on my phone right now. I'm watching the position, but I'm still in the trade. We're likely about to confirm that breaker, and if we do, I'm just gonna close out because, well, no, yeah, I closed out the position there, y'all. With the issues going on, um, I have no clue what's going on with this internet. I have no clue, but look, this 1 hour is failing to confirm. Keep an eye on it. We fail to confirm this. We're long all day. 7 seconds. Yeah, we're long. All right, gang. Since I'm having. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Since I'm having issues, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. If y'all have any questions on today's stream, let me know. I appreciate y'all. Study this PD play. It was really clean. If you didn't take it, and go back and think about. Let me pull up.
let me pull up the mini. And those of y'all that took the shorts right in here, go back and study this of why these highs were not protected. They got ran, this was protected, and then it dumped a target. And if you have questions on it, ask in the chat. But I appreciate y'all. Thanks for making a few points with me, and y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Chat soon.